What's happening, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let's start our little tunes going. Looks like everything should be working. I got the chat going. You guys see me, hear me? Let me know. You see this guy or what? If you see him, let me know. Before we get too deep into the stream. Looks like we have a really strong connection. Everything should be good. Just waiting on some confirmations about the audio. Mic's looking good on my end. Music seems bumping. We got you. 5x5. Audio good. Good. Audio goo. Nice. Awesome. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Another lovely Wednesday. It honestly feels a little weird doing these every other Wednesday. Because it feels like forever. I almost like forget the controls. I get all kind, you know, it just feels different. When we were on a weekly basis, it felt a little different, I gotta say. Mike's good too, cool. Sexy voice. Calm down, Jason. Calm down, man. Audio good, typing bad. Classic. English bad. So yeah, Rhodesman was first, it looks like. Rhodesman, thanks for being here early, showing support to the stream. Eric, what's happening? Filther, Jeff Thorson, Da Vinci, Burn Carve Print, R. Brian, Julius. What's happening? What's happening? So today we are going to have another one of these streams where I have a really hard time fitting everything in frame. Because we have this very large addition to the Magneto X back here. And the Magneto X is easily one of the largest machines I currently have, even though I've had larger machines by print bed size. This thing is just an absolute mass. And this enclosure is going to make it even larger. So I'm very interested in that because I do want to see the final form of this machine and really finally start to put it to the test, because in my opinion, this is the type of machine that needs to be enclosed. No one's buying the Magneto X to print PLA, I don't think, right? Because pretty much anything can print PLA. I think people are buying this because it can do everything and enclosed, and it has this really crazy fan that admittedly I still don't have, but it is being shipped and it should be here soon. So I'll either do another stream or I'll just add that to the machine and we'll test it with it. Hit the like button. Yes, please do that. I appreciate. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. It is a hefty box for its size, and that's because it does have more extrusions that get kind of added on to the machine. So I'm expecting this thing to just be even crazier in every way than it is. And if we do get it done a little bit earlier than what the stream goes until, then maybe we can just start a print on it or something along those lines and see where it goes. Hey, Zachary. Hi, Fedor recently got Micro Center to donate $250 to my 3D printing class. I designed a phone stand that fits their $8 wireless charger. That is really cool, Zachary. Zachary, I'd love to see that thing. Your phone stand that you designed. If you are not in our Discord, please jump into that using the link down in the description. But if you are, put that in tag me on there. I'd love to see it. That's really cool. And congratulations on the donation by Micro Center. That's neat. Is this the one to make the plus 4 look bad? I don't know. The plus 4 has a little bit of a hiccup with its SSR at the moment that Chitty Tech is kind of trying to back their way out of. I'm still really excited about that machine. I'm still using it. I'm literally going to start a print on it later today. But this is different. This machine is in a whole different class. The Chitty Tech machine is cheaper than this. It's smaller than this. But it also has a heater. I don't think there's an option for a heater. I think you'd have to add it yourself. But this thing is just massive. 400 by 300 bed. it's just in a completely different league of a machine, I believe. Like, there's no plastic here. This thing is, and it's close to an industrial printer as I have gotten here on the channel, and out of the 70 machines that I've tested so far. So it's really hard to compare this to anything else. It kind of stands above everything else in this like separate class. I guess, like, you know, the X1 Carbon, the Plus 4, they're kind of prosumer machines, right? Because of their price. But this is really a prosumer machine because of its components and just what it is in general. It's kind of like getting almost like a commercial grade machine at a hobby level price. And the fact that a lot of it is open source and the company actually literally supports open source projects like Clipper and Orca Slicer, that to me is just a super unique thing. There isn't going to be many commercial grade companies that are going to be doing that. And this thing is like owning a commercial grade machine in your basement. It's just super cool. It is in a way, for sure. That machine has so much potential, and I really wish the best for Chitty Tech in terms of handling this properly, making an announcement, fixing people's machines, and then getting it to a place where the X Plus 3 was. Because after they fixed that machine, it was really good, like really good. And yeah, I hope the same for this. I wish there was a Micro Center within 1,000 miles. Ooh, yeah, 1,000 is a minute. SSR should be a total recall. Yeah, I agree. Only saving grace for the Plus 4 right now is a community that's making all improvements and leaving Chitty Tech those. Yeah, I mean, you can always just grab your own SSR just like you would be when you're building, you know, a Voron or anything else, really. You know, I've put SSRs on a bunch of different machines. So yeah, if you don't want to wait for them, or, you know, it is a really inexpensive part technically. It's like, what, $6, $7, $10, $12. As long as you're handy and you know, don't mind getting your hands dirty, you're still going to get an amazing 3D printer. I do agree that a company should take care of that type of thing. You shouldn't be fixing their, you know, their mistake type of thing. But if you do end up with the machine and you do really like the machine because it is incredible, and you do just want to get it done and fixed, you can do it yourself, and that's why the community is awesome. You've literally sold me on it. Well, if you do plan on buying this machine, you know, I still do YouTube, so there is an affiliate link down in the description. And if you are interested in the machine, please utilize that link. All it does is it takes you to the right place, and if you use it, I get a tiny kickback, and that's how I keep this channel going. So I would appreciate it. But you know, let's wait for this enclosure, because I do think you shouldn't get the machine without the enclosure. Luckily, right now the enclosure is free if you do buy the machine, so on and so forth. Man, I've never been happy to pop into the stream today. Thanks for all the info, man. Hey, this is why I do live streams. I get to answer like a million questions during live streams. It's just something I can't do via comments. You also don't get the same feeling from comments. A lot of comments like kind of battle me in a way. Instead of me trying to help them, they kind of like fight me because they don't know much about me. They don't see me, you know, like that type of thing. They don't get the context. So it's definitely different in live streams. I do really enjoy talking 3D printers. So yeah, any questions you have, pop them in there. Love to answer them. Yep, and I do want to check out that design for sure. That's something I want to print. By the way, speaking of that, before we do get started, guys, don't forget that all these streams, and hopefully we continue doing this, but right here, there's a pinned comment at the top here. If you are in the United States and you're going to stick around to the end, go ahead and click that. It is a chance for you to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max. It comes from Florida. It's made in the United States, so on and so forth. That's why it's US only. That's where they ship. And yeah, I'd love to pick somebody in the chat that's active, especially at the end of the stream, and give them a spool of PLA Plus. I think this is the 72nd giveaway, and probably like 200 plus spools given away at this point from 3D Max. So obviously we appreciate that in its fullest extent here. Yeah, I got a bunch of machines printing, so everything is making noise. I don't know where the noise is coming from, but there's a lot of it. Okay, so that's how you can enter into the giveaway. It is going to throw you to here, and let's see how many of you are already in there. So 7 entries, so as you can tell, if no one else enters, amazing chances to get yourself a spool of filament. The next thing I want to say is I do have my own shop/store at 3dprintsos.com. I do make my own designs. I'm wearing one of my Snip shirts right now. I price them as cheap as humanly possible. They're all my own designs. They're not like they're not AI or anything like that. So shirts, hoodies, a bunch of different swag. I illustrated a bunch of different hot ends that I've owned or enjoyed, and threw them on these awesome mats. I use them every day. They're fantastic to even put a machine on, especially if you have like a V0 Voron, that'd be great. And some awesome mugs as well. These are fantastic mugs. And we got the hot end design and the 3D print stuff design. So check those out, and a great way to support the channel and get something in return instead of just, you know, some virtual membership or whatever the typical thing is. So check that out. That's 3dprintsos.com. Loving the Winamp reminds me of the good old simpler days. I agree. Yeah, there's something about Winamp that's so memorable to me. I guess it was also because if you're ever into audio, you kind of had like equipment that looked like it, and it was like a digital version, the skeuomorphic design, super memorable to me. And yeah, it really brings me back to the Napster days. So. Oh, thank God, a 3D printed stream to stop scrolling. Yeah, scrolling right now is interesting. Doesn't matter which side you're on or what. Hey, 3D&T, what's up? Nerd. Hey, you too. Good to see you in here. Posted a picture and your design started. Cool. I'll check it out after the stream. That way I'm not all over the place, but definitely interested in seeing that. And congrats again on winning that from Micro Center. Okay, so we covered the giveaway. That's going to be always pinned at the top of the chat. 3dprintsos.com to check out my merch. It really helps the channel. Also gets you guys something physical. All right, let's check out this enclosure. So the enclosure is a $210 enclosure. It looks like you can get the smaller 4 sides version where it doesn't give you this top. And then you can also buy the top separately, which is interesting. It is expensive because it does have metal, aluminum extrusions, hinges. The top opens separately. It's definitely a unique thing. So it's $209. However, and guys, like I said, if you're interested, link down below. If you do get one, you're not only getting a huge discount, it's $1,300 for this obnoxious machine, but you're also getting a free enclosure. That's just bonkers. The other thing that I do want to hear from you guys is if you do have something that you'd like me to print on this machine, whether it's after the stream or later during testing, whatever, I do still want to do a full review on this thing. So I will be putting it through its paces. If you have something specific that you want to see, maybe something that'll utilize the 400 by 300 unique shape, let me know. There's something that I've always wanted to do is to print a keyboard, one of my keyboard designs that I used to do in a single shape, and one of the things I always wanted to do was kind of like double up an Ender or an Aquila back in the day to kind of make this same shape, which is kind of interesting. But I don't really want to hand wire a keyboard right now, so that's probably out. So I'd love to hear it. But is there anything specific also about this enclosure outside of just what it is? Available in Canada. Users get 2 free PI sheets. Look at that. Wow, Canadian users get 2 PI sheets. That's cool. Shipped at the end of December. Don't forget to pick up extra nozzles, right? Setup, okay. Cool. Home delivery, 1-year parts warranty, 1 kilogram of free filament, limited stock available, safe and confidential payment, reliable after-sale service. Cool. Not much specifics about the enclosure itself, but I've seen it in person. It has this tinted glass. I both like and dislike it at the same time. Like, I would like all the sides to be tinted, but the doors not, or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The machine does not have LEDs inside, so that might be like a thing that I would add. I do have a ton of LED strips, to be honest. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's just get the box open and figure it out. Opening the box is going to be a challenge too. I think I have to do it like off over there somewhere. Here, let's go to the main view for now. Let's see. What is in the top? I thought it was just doors, glass. It is, but the top, there's so many components up here that are higher than the top of the machine. you might be able to see, I know it's like there's a busy background, but all the components are kind of up here. And so in order not to tangle this or mess with any of this, it kind of raises this higher and just gives the chamber more space. And it also gives you doors for maintenance and whatever you might want to do. So yeah, there's like a top. Nerds Unite. Hope Chitty gets SSR situation figured out. Yeah, ASAP. I've talked to them a bunch. They're very responsive. They're very hopeful. They have instantly sent stuff. I still haven't gotten it. I think it might come tomorrow or Friday. So I think I might do another stream next week just to kind of check mine out because I've been printing with it a bunch and install the new upgraded SSR. If there's another firmware, we'll do another firmware or whatever it might be. So I think that might be the next stream. You were into keybs? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still into keybs. I've designed a bunch myself, a bunch of hand wired. This is my daily driver here. I did a whole video on it with 3D printed keycaps at the moment. I've built a ton of them. I have some on display. There's some of my designs up there. All right, my daughter has another one of my designs upstairs. Yeah, I'm still into keybs. Just kind of been out of it for a little bit, especially the hand wiring ones. That used to be my favorite thing, is the hand wire. I'm happy with my +4 overall. It's my first 3D printer, so big learning curve. It's been good, but I'm a tinker and fixing some things. Unboxing experience was something else. Yeah, that as a first machine is unbelievable. I mean, think about it. Like, I started with an Ender 3. People started way before me even with such rudimentary machines, and fixing them or doing something to them was like just a part of owning it. And we've definitely been crazy spoiled in comparison nowadays, you know? 65 millimeters flow rate, really? What are they, another FL Sun? You mean these guys? If anything, I would trust these guys over pretty much anyone else, to be honest. The components on this machine, I don't know if you've seen them, Dave, these things are just balls to the wall, top quality stuff. So, like I said, if there's anyone to listen to, I'd lean towards these guys for now. Hey, True Rex, what's up? Peopoly, don't go bot spamming chat. True, I've been on the other end of that. It looks like there's been a couple bots for Flash Forge as well, so should be interesting to see. Earthtopia, yeah, right. This is actually the Earthtopia machine. So the one that they had there on display was actually, someone had to drop it off there because this one was misplaced or not shipped or whatever. There was a shipping issue with this one. So this was the physical machine that was supposed to be there. And since I was local and it was around here, I got a chance to receive it for review. So. Did you print my egg on the Magneto X? No, I printed your egg on the K1 Max. And that was a 290 millimeter by 290 millimeter print. All right, let me figure out how I'm gonna unbox this and where we're gonna do this, because if we don't jump in, it'll be another real late stream. We always kind of end up chatting for a little while, right? Did you hear about the 5M getting a color change or something? I cannot confirm or deny. I think there's a date coming up soon where people will be able to talk about it. I don't sign anything, I don't do anything like that. It's just out of respect for the company. But there is already leaks and images out there. So November 15th, yeah. I don't remember the exact date, like without looking at an email. But from what I've seen, it's already public. I think they're teasing it already that there is a multicolor coming to it. So I'm interested to see how they do it. It looks different than everything else, which I really like. I really like that they're not just copying something, and it's unique. And to that, I hope that it works really well, because some of the copycats haven't yet, you know? So I'm excited for it. But let's see here. Am I opening it correctly? No, I think I opened the bottom. I did. Let's flip that over. They're working very hard on a solid system, it seems. It's also nice to know that they didn't rush this. This is something that's been in development for a while. So that's always fantastic. Waiting on Creality CFS for the K1 Max. I've heard nothing about that. I don't even know if the machine is going to ever make it to my shop here. I don't know if you guys have been following along all my stuff, but I don't know. It seems like I might have upset one of the reps or something. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, it would be really nice. I wonder how they would do it. There's plenty machines out there that don't have cutters, but each one of those machines that doesn't have a cutter was made significantly better by a user mod with a cutter. So I'm assuming they would give you like a drop-in extruder. In fact, there's a bunch of extruder models out there. If you go to on printables for the K1 Max or the K1 whatever, extruder models that not only have a sensor in it, but also a cutter. I'm actually doing a video on a new extruder for the V3 right now. It's going to be doing a huge, massive print to test it. It's working really well. But yeah, if they don't have a cutter, we will have a cutter, if that makes sense, you know? Oh, it's an add-on. I really don't want to buy another 5M. The wife looks... I don't know if it's going to be an add-on. I think it's a whole new model. And the point is that it seems to me, based on the information that's public right now, it seems like it's integrated into the machine instead of being a thing that's on top or on the side or something. And it's so that it's a single unit that you can, put into a, not a shop, what am I trying to say? Into a, what's the word for, a print farm. It's meant so you can just plop a bunch of these into a print farm instead of plopping a machine and then another thing and then configuring it. It's like a single unit, so. Print farm, yeah. English words, speaking, memory, tough. Everything's hard. I wish CFS was available for my P1P. I need the heat in this humid climate. There's some mods and stuff you can do to the AMS units for heat. But, they're up to something as well. So we'll see. All right, so we got... Actually, you know what? Should we do this view maybe? And maybe, put this somewhere like this. So I can show it closer, maybe. You got two languages going on upstairs. It's hard to form words. I get it. Yeah, man. The problem is they both get away from me. So I moved here when I was 7. So my Russian is like I'm a 7-year-old. So it's pretty weak. And I'll be talking to my parents or somebody, and I'm like half of the words are coming out in English. And then sometimes I don't even know. Everything's difficult. I messed myself up. Don't hit your head. Wear a helmet. So the first thing I see in here are the tops. I don't know if it's just this machine because, like I said, this was supposed to be theirs, but mine already has them. It does say that these are vertical beam connectors and PETG carbon fiber. I didn't expect them to be PETG, to be honest. But something tells me Q1 and Q2 of 2025 is going to be incredible for us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I 100% agree. There's a bunch in the works. Yeah, I can't wait. It should be exciting. It's going to be another push, a second push. All right, so I just took out a bunch of components. These are all aluminum hinges. I did not expect that. There are so many beautiful CNC parts on this dang machine. I mean, hold on, let this thing focus. Look at this. They did not have to do this. This could have been plastic. It's beautiful. Listen, I'm a sucker for little CNC bits. My friends know this about me. CNC bits is my middle name. But they definitely did not have to do that. And this is another reason why the cost of this machine is totally justified, more justified than many others. We have 4 door hinges. Let me just take them out of these little bags just so I don't have to do it later. And my trash can, of course, is full over here, so I'll have to put everything in this bag. Because 2024 is womp womp. For multiple reasons. I'm still waiting for my K2 pre-order to ship. I'm still rocking my Ender 3 Pro. Not working too well lately. That's kind of the story of those things, huh? Everyone save your money. That's difficult to do, ain't it? All right, we got Iron Patch. I don't know what that is, but that's a cool term. It looks like it's some magnets, I'm guessing for like the doors right there. And it looks like there might be literally little glue-on pieces of iron so that they stick to the magnet. I'm just guessing here. I should probably pull up a PDF or of some sort, probably. We got some socket heads, M3x6s. We got some round hex heads, 60 pieces, M3x8. Interesting. Twist-on wire connectors. Okay, cool. What are these going to be for? Maybe wire management for LEDs or something. Pneumatic fitting, one of the good springy ones, I hope. Yep. Okay, cool. Countersunk head screws, M4x12. We have a single M6 nut. I think this is going to be for getting the filament, management PTFE tube inlet situated. And we have some M4x8s, a ton of them. So actually a surprising amount of hardware for just an enclosure. I have a feeling the industry is going to take such a huge shift. I mean, it already has, right? And it just keeps going and going. I mean, we have machines like this for $1,200. Like, this a few years ago would be $3 grand minimum. Minimum. Oh, right, the Centauri. Yeah, that's true. I kind of forget about that machine, honestly, because I don't really have a strong relationship with Elegoo. But yeah, I should probably send them some kind of message at some point. That's a great username, CNC Bits. Yeah, CNC Bits. Absolutely. Whoops. +4 for sale. I'm getting one. Magneto. Nice. Use my link. What a shill. What a shill. Also, you don't have to use my link at all. But definitely pick up a shirt. I'm still waiting for my K2 as well. It should ship tomorrow. Nice. Okay. I think it's acrylic. It is, but with metal aluminum extrusions, which I don't know where they are. Are they in there somewhere? Is there like a second? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll take those out first. Oh yeah, there's a lot of metal in there. It's super heavy. There's so many panels. I think I underestimated this enclosure a bit. Yeah, right. But, you know, there's been some skepticism around those machines, pretty much all of them. So I don't know, like, I've always said this a lot, but there's definitely a huge disconnect in the 3D printing world with the marketing departments and the engineers. Like, the marketing department needs to work way closer with the engineers, and marketing department leads need to listen to the engineers, because there's so many bogus numbers out there. It makes it really, really confusing for the consumer. Imagine looking for your first 3D printer right now. I'm telling you, it is a lot different than looking for your first 3D printer 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. It was simple back then. It is so difficult. You look online, the numbers don't make any sense. You're looking for the fastest one, everything is the fastest one. It just makes no sense. And then you have to look at reviews, and then you go to watch reviews on YouTube, and they're paid actors. It makes no sense. I don't know. It's very difficult. So I like that. I like that. Hey, 3D Medic. They don't, and I know, because I've been in marketing, you know, my entire career, you know, right out of high school. So believe me, I do think that in some alternate life I would have been some kind of engineer. 'Cause before I took on design, I wanted to be. I did a bunch of CAD, and I used to want to be an architect, just because I loved like designing the parts that people can build. So I don't know. I kind of have some level of connection, but you know, in what I do for a living, there's design and there's development, and I'm like in the middle trying to figure out how to form those two together. Rhodesman knows what I'm talking about. Oh God. I gotta say, it's probably one of the most annoying things about 3D printing, period. Like Bamboo deserves credit. Their machines are awesome. Look what's printing here. I got the K1 printing and the X1C. The X1C is awesome. They deserve credit for it. But man, the toxicity of these Bamboo owners. Someone's first machine, they know nothing about 3D printing because the machine does everything for them. And yet they're online trying to roast people trying to get into the hobby, being rude to the people that have more experience than them. Maybe I'm getting old? Guys, am I getting old? We got some 3M tape. That's what I just took out, by the way. Some 3M tape strips, double-sided. Looks like they already cut the size, which is nice. There's this huge zip tie holding everything. Let's go ahead and correct that. I've been lucky my engineering world hasn't been commercial, so I haven't had to deal with marketing too much. Nice, you are lucky. That is lucky. All right, we got panels free. Oh my gosh, even the panels have some CNC to them. What the heck, guys? Look at that, they're labeled. This thing is labeled topside A1, and it's chamfered. What the heck is going on? This already has the metal on it for the door. So this must be the door that's over the screen right here. Right? Yeah, it must go like this. What the heck? That's on some kind of level. The fact that that's CNC'd. Top side, man. Okay, so that's crazy. All right, so we got a whole thing of panels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out here and I'm gonna put it on the inside of this machine. Let's get this antenna out of the way, just so I can grab it from wherever. And then let's take out the metal and see what that's all about. Tigger was fun, but I'm tired of it. I get that. I totally understand, like 100%. I've gotten that way in some of my hobbies as well. 3D printing, for whatever reason, I still just love the build, the mod, the DIY. I don't know why. I'm super still attracted to that, but I totally understand that can get fatiguing. Feder fanboying over here. Yeah, let me tell you, I am such a fanboy. All right, this weighs a lot. This is a solid chunk. So I'm guessing that just goes on like that. Of course it does. Oh, you guys can't see? Well, you can right there. So that's how tall it's gonna be, huh? Vertical beam BC. All right, so I have to find some kind of PDF because there's gonna be an order to this. Here's their extrusions. Pre-threaded. Yep, everything is pre-threaded. Horizontal beam BD. I mean, you know, you guys know, even if you don't own a 3D printer, know that this stuff is abnormal. This is not how pretty much any other company does it. It's cool. It's really cool to see. Tinkering is life. Hey, Zamgod, what's up? What's up? Gotta love lubing keyboard switches. Yeah, I do. I have done that so many times. I would like set up an entire station just for lubing switches. Yeah, Lost. There really is. It's something else. I know you guys are saying I'm fanboying, and I am. I gotta say, Richard, you're right. I am. But man, yeah, A1's great. A1 Mini, fantastic. Can't hate. I literally can't hate. The amount of people that Bamboo itself has gotten into the hobby, they deserve credit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm getting into it on the positive side of things from what I've just the research that I've done in the past. It seems like the machine that I have is already after, you know, they went through like a wave or two of fixes for things. I haven't run into a single issue. If you guys remember the unboxing on the stream, that like mishomed situation where I did the tubing wrong and it got caught on itself, so I had to like reboot the machine. That was literally the only thing that happened, and that was caused by me. So, hey Zoomy, how you doing? Oh yeah, I get that too. I get that too. I'm grumpy. One of those days, huh? My Magneto still printing non-stop flawlessly, over 200 hours printing, still perfect. Nope, I love it, man. Is it perfect? No. So what kind of issues have you had? Like, what's the non-perfect part? Also, I'm thinking about putting on that 0.6 millimeter longer hot end on mine. Okay, so let's see if there is a PDF of some sort, because I'm gonna need it. Okay, cool. Wow, air quality. Okay, I have that. This is the whole machine. Will they have the enclosure as well? Enclosure, enclosure. Come on, buddy. Dang. All right, let's type it in. There we go. Enclosure setup guide. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Well, hang out with us for a little bit longer. We're playing with a 1mm nozzle on the modded E3 V3 SE just for laughs. Nice. I've seen it. I've seen it. I believe it comes with the panels for the turbofan as well. It has some openings that you see in the image. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do have one in the mail somewhere. I wish it came for this stream, but that's okay. I'll add it on later. So yeah, if there are panels specific for it or not, I have to make sure that I install the ones that have the holes. Filament oozing onto the bed before starting printing, causing layer issues. I've had that happen on a different machine, and I just had to go into the print start and make sure that it stays at 165 before actually printing. So it does all the tests and all that stuff at a smaller temperature. And it's a pretty easy fix. If mine's gonna start doing this too, before I do more tests, I'll fix it and I'll share it so that other people can do it. But it's just a matter of keeping the hot end just preheated, but not enough to ooze filament, and that stops that from happening. What was that machine on? Was it the XT? I don't remember which machine it was on. Are you getting the new Ideaformer printer? Brian, I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I really haven't had a chance to dive in, to be honest. I really was waiting for this enclosure so I could do ABS and ASA. And then obviously the fan, you know. Hey, that guy makes? What's up, man? All right, okay, I have some instructions now finally. So let's see, top cover. Is that what we're doing first? Is it gonna break it down for me? Oh yeah, sick. All right, let's do it. Here's the problem. I have the machine here. I can't move this thing myself. It's stupid heavy. So where am I gonna assemble this? I probably didn't think that through correctly. I might have to do this on the floor, guys. All right, I'll see if I can stay over here for as long as I can. And then when I can't anymore, I will have to move somewhere else. All right, let's put the parts down there. So we're gonna need the hinges, and we're gonna need what hardware? M3x6 screws. M3x6. Okay, we got that. This thing, let's move this somewhere here. There we go. That's probably okay for now. I got my roll of filament. Oh, it's by the company that makes Cheeto slicer. Conjure. Yeah, it is really pretty stuff. It is. Oh, the belt printer. I would love to test one. I would love to. I've never had a belt printer, and I would love to hang it right there, literally on the wall. I've never contacted Ideaformer. I've never talked to them, but I'd really love to. Dave, if you have a connect with them, if you don't mind sharing the connect so I can make an intro, that would be sick. Please do simple fix, just figured I'd mention, otherwise it's pretty loud at idle. Don't forget to add your 3 MCs before you're putting kernel panels like I did. Yeah, okay, I'll try. Zyro, I used to use all the time, especially when I was doing like commission stuff, because they had this marble that was really good, but I haven't used them in ages. But Conjure has been really cool. All right, so let's see. We're gonna go with the. I haven't charged this thing in ages and ages and ages. We're gonna go with the big boy Hodo. I don't. I wish I did. So the next layers. Yeah, same. Hey, Mr. Walkman, what's going on? My closure only included 2 magnets, so I had to order some for the bottom of the door. Mine also has 2 magnets, it looks like. But I do have a ton of magnets. I don't know if I have these smaller ones. I have a box over here of these guys, and I have another box somewhere nearby of a whole nother set. Where are they actually, now that I think about it? Where would I, if you were a bunch of magnets, where would you go? Oh, right, they're over there because I started building a bunch of tool heads for the Magneto, not Magneto, for the, what's it called? Tool changer build. Hey, Mikes, what's up? They're 5x2. I think I have 5x3 or 5x4. Hey, Nico. What's up, man? What's happening? All right, let's get out these panels. Let's find them first. So it looks to me like we got this guy, top side A1. Yep. Top side A2. Okay. Another top side A2. Why is there another one? They're the same. All right, we'll just hold on to one. And then we need a bottom side. Top side B, no. Wow, there's so many panels in here. Top side D. Top side C. Here we go. Bottom side B3. Nope, I need bottom side A1. Okay, we'll keep pulling. Bottom side B3. Bottom side B3. All right, let's take out a couple more panels. Bottom side B3, there's a ton of those. Here's the ones with holes in them. So that's gonna be that side, so this can't be it. Bottom side A1, bottom side A2. Got it. Okay, these two, all right. These we can slide back in. Put that right back in there. The sale on bamboo printers are pretty crazy. Yeah, they're having a pretty decent sale. Still going on, I'm guessing? Right, because it's a Black Friday thing. I think I got my SV08 and one X1C sold. Magneto, here I come. Nice. To see what's good with Enclosure. So far, this is epic. All of the hinges are CNC machine. Come on. Look at these little beauties. I know, like, literally means nothing to people. Literally. And I'm over here like, look at these hinges. Well, I happen to like that type of stuff. How do these go in there? Let's see. A total of 6 acrylic pieces that need hinges. The door handles are installed. 2 for the top cover, 4 for the bottom enclosure. They are as follows. Okay, so these are the doors for the bottom enclosure. In what way? This way? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, they have the magnet pieces. Okay, cool. And they hold on pretty well. All right. So these hinges go, okay, they screw into themselves. So it looks like we're screwing from the inside to the outside like this. Yeah, we're screwing into them. They're threaded. And then this will be screwed into the printer. Okay, now I understand. All right, so let's flip these. That means I will have to peel this side. And yes, I know they're gonna get all fingerprinty, but it is what it is. I will just wipe it later. Where's my little aluminum tray? Magnetic tray. Let's go ahead and use it. I'm an idiot for buying the SV08. Nah, you're not. You're not. The promise of that machine is pretty amazing. It's a Voron without building a Voron. Nico, what problems have you had with it? I'm not trying to, like, I honestly don't know. Like, I don't really follow that machine, to be honest. Bizarre to bother with those hinges with acrylic doors. I can see that angle. I legit thought that they were going to be plastic. There's almost zero reason for this. But it's cool. Okay, I am running into an issue where the screws are too long. The bolts are too long. And let me check if it's user error. So I am using M3x6s. And that is what I'm supposed to be using, correct? Yep, pink Allen key, M3x6s, placement of the hinge as follows. Yeah, that's all correct. All right, that's what they want me to use. There is a little bit of play. I'm assuming that's not by design. I'll just keep going for now. And we will fix it when we need to. I can only imagine how much this enclosure would cost if it was metal. It would probably be bonkers. Okay, this one's screwed all the way in. So it must be that this one got CNC'd a little bit too deep. Just a little bit. Or the hinge is the best. Oh, no, I just needed to go a little bit more. There it goes. Okay, cool. All right, that's one door. Let's peel this as well. Did you watch the election? Of course. Of course I did. How was the Sunlu? Hold on, I'm scrolling too much, trying to catch up. Hold on, guys. All the threads for everything on the printer enclosure are very nice. Never felt like anything would strip. Yeah, no. Nothing is stripping on this. This is CNC going into what feels like decent hardware. So far, I have nothing to complain about. First layer crap. Was there like a sensor issue with the machine? I have to baby step it like almost every other print. Is it one of those situations, Nico, where the printer doubles the Z offset, and you basically have one good print, and then the next print something either digs in or something, and you have to baby step? Hey David, first of all, what's up? How was the Sunlu filament connector held up? I've used it to make an entire spool. And then I went to dry the spool and I messed it up with my dryer. The setting for the heat was too high, so that's why I never made a video. And now I have another one coming, and my idea is, instead of trying to redo a video and it being totally fake and me redoing it, I will have a comparison video between an inexpensive one and a really expensive one. And I think that would be a more interesting video. That way you get basically two things in one. I always like that style of video anyway, like a comparison. So that's my plan with that. Just so you posted about baby number 2 being a boy. Congrats. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. There is going to be a boy. Wild times ahead. Wild times ahead. You should know. You got one of each. I have 5 running Vorons and tap away, and most of the time, a few months, no messing with the offset. Yeah, I mean, tap has surprised me for sure. I don't know why I kind of stayed away with it on my Trident and kept the Omeron, but now I've seen through my recent Voron build that it's good. It's good stuff. I definitely want to run some version of tap. For sure. The one thing that I still don't like is cleaning the tip. Like, I kind of want to adapt, you know, what Creality does on the back of their build plates. I think that might be cool. All right, so I think I'm gonna install the handles on these things just so that they're done. No politics? Yeah, no politics. No need for that. We're gonna have 4 years of talking about politics. What are my thoughts? Zam, I did like a whole thing on the last stream we talked about. On the last stream, we talked about politics and you know, I don't want to turn the stream political. You know, America has spoken, and we're good. But today we're talking about 3D printing and this awesome machine. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just excited that I'll get to test this thing more because I haven't had a chance to thoroughly play with it as much as I want. Coming to escape, yeah, Nigel, I understand. Yeah, Brian, no worries, guys, no worries. Just because they've been so divisive, that's all, and they literally divide your fan base in half. I just don't want to do that. That's all good. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, Lost. Appreciate that. Buzdarov. Nice. Thanks. Спасибо. It's always off for one print to another. It shouldn't work, but that sucks. That's the worst. It's the offset issues are the worst issues on a 3D printer. They make you feel like you don't know if it's going to be reliable. The best machines make you feel like you can start a print and leave. So I totally understand. That's a bummer. Yeah, Toys for Tots is sneaking up on us for sure. Yeah, everything that I'm printing that's outside of like testing has been Toys for Tots stuff. Now, here's the problem, Zumi, is my nieces will come over or my nephew will come over and they see these piles of toys. Well, you think they're leaving my house without toys? So my herd has thinned surprisingly, actually. Like I looked at the pile yesterday and my reaction was, I need to print more. Because they've been over a bunch of times and actually coming over again. So I gotta step my game up. You know what I just realized? Wait, do I have this doubled? Oh yeah, okay. So this is like if you don't want to run the screen. Because I'm out of hinges, guys, but I still have a panel. Top side, A2, A3. So yeah, this is if you don't want to have the screen on the outside, because you can run this machine totally headless. Okay, so this one gets set aside. All right, what's next on our list? Good old I have so many in a pile. So we've got Feather 2.0 and a little Feather 2.5 on the way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, little 2.5 is on the way. Honestly, my SV08Z offset calibration sucks, but after micro adjusting, it stayed perfect. Anyone have a good resource on printer servicing? Can't decide what to lose my rods with. Any kind of lithium grease is what you want to lube 3D printing bearings with. Lithium grease. There's a shirt in there somewhere. Actually, I just thought of it. What if it was just the clipper bed surface? Like, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. I like that a lot. Because that's something I can vectorize too. I don't have a notepad here anymore. Remind me at 12:30 a.m. to write down a shirt idea where it's the clipper bed image. I'm serious about that one. I like that one. Wishing you well. Thank you, Julius. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the support. One's not enough. You'll say the opposite as soon as you have another one. Anytime. Anytime, Julius. Не за что, as they say. I still think you need dual nippers strategically placed. 100%. I'm at the age where everything needs to be written down or set as a reminder. There's alarms for everything I do. You think you'll ever review the Creality Kit 2? Yeah, if Creality sends me one, I would love to review it. So far, Creality has sent me pretty much every machine that they've had since I started working with them. Not working with them like for money, like making videos for their machines. So I'm assuming at some point I'll get one. I would love to. But I currently do not have a confirmation that a machine is coming my way. That's true. T-shirt. I feel a little askew today. Askew is a good name just in general. Yeah. The horse milk shirt. Yeah, that's this. That's 3D and T's creation right here. Got to throw this sucker on a shirt. How did I miss the Rod Lumi comments? That's true. How did you miss? You should have been first. Tony, that's funny. That's funny. All right, here we go. Now we're on to the next one. No, handles, right? Placement of the hinges. Yep, by 6. Okay, got it. We got these, about figs, hinges, 6 pieces of acrylic. Wait, 6 pieces of acrylic? Oh, I had to do the other doors, didn't I? Wait. One, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing something? Wait, why would there be 6 pieces? I'm gonna prepare Allen wrench, substitute screws, okay. Stand them up, put the things in, follow above method, fix the hinges on 6 pieces of acrylic. Why? Why would there be 6 pieces of doors? I only have the 2. I have 4. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I think that they've changed that. This is going to need the M4x8 screws. M4x8. If Better can't follow these instructions, how are we to do it? That's funny. Problem is, Better trying to read the instructions. Men don't normally read. I'm only looking at the pictures. Fetter, do you own a Bamboo XE? I do not. I have an X1C and an A1 Mini. I can't believe that the acrylic is CNC'd and so purty. So these things are external, which means the handle comes out this way. We can do this one by hand. Very nice. How do I know which side this is? I don't know. Guess we'll find out if I did that upside down later. This one definitely goes like this, so this one's easy. Let's peel. And peel. Guys, while I'm doing this, I just lost the screw. Where'd it go? For anyone just joining, there is a pinned comment at the top of the chat. For your chance, enter it for your chance to win a spool of PLA Plus if you're going to stick around till the end, and if you are in the United States. All right, those handles are on. Let's put that over there. All right, where's this door? So this is the outside. Chamfered acrylic on the inside here. On the outside, rather. And how do I know which one's down? I don't think down or up matters on this. They look like they're symmetrical. Okay, let's do another. This is the inside. And outside. Man, I can't wait to peel the acrylic on that A-Net A8 that I got. Anyone else still waiting on the A-Net build? All right. I'm gonna try the eddy current build. Everyone seems to lean towards cartographer. Can someone connect with the EVB board? Yeah, so the beacon can't, from what I understand. Although from the things I heard briefly, the beacon has some version of it that can now. But it used to be USB only, so you couldn't connect it to an EVB. But cartographer can. The eddy current also didn't have a version that was compatible with it, but had one coming out when it was released. I don't know if that version ever came out or not. I don't have one. Is that the K1 Max? Yes, I've had it since before it came out, and that thing has so many hours on it. Probably my most used machine. Was it crowded? Yeah, it's a K1 Max, sorry. Trying to keep up with everything here. Anyone tried the cryo grip? I've seen them. I haven't tried it. ASMR peeling. I still have donor parts for the A-Net if you need them. Nice. Well, hopefully everything in the kit still works. But yeah, I do got to do that at some point. Yeah. I've seen one, but yeah, I don't want to. That's not something I want to do. The reason why I wanted the A-Net was because it was a machine that I always wanted, but never bought into it until the Ender came out. And then that machine was kind of like, you know, the Ender was better in every way because of the framing. So that's what ended up happening. All right, install acrylic to the main frame. Oh, so this is just now, so we prepped it, and now we're just installing everything to the main frame. Okay. All right, let's do that then. Let's get these out of the way. Let's throw these doors on there. And what are we throwing these doors on with? There's another way to install a silicone with M3 glue stick directly. Please refer to this video. No. Socket head cap screws M3x8 is used to install acrylic doors with a handle on the main frame. M3x8. Okay, that's what we're doing. And the round head M3x6 is used to install acrylic without the door handles. All right, so just to be clear, 3x8 socket head. This is the M4s, so it's not these. These guys, right here, these are used to install. Okay, so we're gonna do that first. All right. I guess we're gonna have to peel the inside pulley. And I'm gonna leave the outside to peel later. Let's get the first one in there. Where are you? Actually, before I do that, let's make sure that we're in the right spot. That feels good. I don't know what you guys can or can't see. Cool, here's door number 1. And looks like the magnets hold. Very nice. Seals very, very well. All right, you guys can't see this. There we go, look at that. No gap at all. Kind of interesting that the CNC, the text on here is on the outside of the panels. Kind of wish they were on the inside. But yeah, nice hinges. All right, let's get this one on. So this one's going this way. Can't print supports without them being under extruded. So there's a setting for just the supports, just the support flow. It sounds like that's what you need. You can increase the support flow and nothing else. And you can keep doing it until your nozzle is literally dragging on the support. So you can add, you can add quite a bit in some cases. But yeah, some prints, some filament is just like that. But yeah, flow on the support flow is definitely one way to fix that. All right, fan, you need to go on high because it is getting warm in here with all these machines. I'm getting butterflies thinking of my P1S. Nice, it's good. That means you got the right thing. Oh my gosh, we killed with a Civic with a fart can exhaust just ripping up and down the street outside, getting out of 60 seconds. I bet it's even if it's an old school Civic, it's probably slower than 16. I do have a guy in the neighborhood with a pretty sick Veloster Group N, but he has a pretty loud exhaust and he has a pop tune on that thing. So he'll pop up and down the neighborhood, and it just, you know it's him because he'll pop in and he'll just let it go and go down the street in second. Just popping everywhere, pop, 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 pop. You know what? If I was younger, it'd be super cool. I would do it myself. I mean, when my GTI used to pop at all, it was the best. It was the best feeling. I'll DM you the link. Glass pack, yes. Glass packs, good stuff. Pop tunes, man. If I was younger, I feel like I would be pop tune guy. So I can't hate just because I know myself and my ricer ways, my ricer roots, and I would be pop tune. If pop tune existed when I was in high school, I would be pop tuning everywhere. Let's see if I can move this a little at all. Nope, it has really good tolerances on this thing. Cool. Sweet. And down here, it could use a little bit of a realignment. I'll fix that once more panels are on. I feel like I just have to loosen them all and then do it again. What do you guys think? Should I peel this? Cherry bombs. Yeah, they did. Yep. I think the text on the outside is an error. I seem to remember when Steve Builds built the Enclosure, he had the same thing. Someone Peopoly was in the chat and confirmed that it shouldn't be there. Okay, yeah. It is what it is. I mean, you know, it's a little bit unsightly, but it's nothing crazy. I'm thinking peel. Peel it, peel it. All right. Man of the croc. Nice. All right. You guys probably won't hear it. And if I turn my it will get a lot of fingerprints. It will. If I get my what's it called? If I turn off my sound English suppression. If I turn off the suppression, you're gonna hear 3 extremely loud machines going at the same time. So, believe me, this sounds great. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Bam, super clean. Let's go. The thing is, I'm not gonna be able to move this thing around. Like, it's too heavy for me to move it alone and get it up on this table. Mute the music. Noise filter. I can feel it. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, on to the next situation. Let's see what they have me do. Right, so okay, so we're just going with the rest of them. Let me try to get these out. This is top, top, top. This is definitely the side. Bottom side, bottom side. And there's gonna be a back somewhere. Bottom side, bottom side, bottom side, bottom side. Okay, I wonder why these are split. Oh, I guess that's why there were doors, huh? So I'm guessing on some of them there were on the older ones or something. Oh yeah, I can see it right there, right? Because there was 6. There were supposed to be 6 doors. All right. So we got bottom side 1A. No, we don't have the bottom. So this is B1. Yeah, I got 2 B1s. Bottom side C1. None of these are C1. Looks like the other side, which is this side right here, is D1, D2. That's these 2. I got 2 more of those. Oh. So this is the... Okay, so these 2 are for if you're not going to run a fan on the side. All right, so this is going to sit alongside this one. So these 3 are the optional. This one is the no screen, and this one is the no side panels. I mean, no side fan, and I will be putting a side fan on. All right, so now this is the left side. This is the right side. I'm guessing this is going to be the back. Yeah, bottom side C1, C2. C1, C2. Okay, this is the back. All right, cool. So what do we have left here? The top panel? Oh, yeah, okay. This has rounded corners. Man, look how huge this is. All right, and this doesn't need a label because it's pretty obvious. All right, so this is at the very top. All right, we can take this out of here now. I can put these down there. Let's see. Top side, that's over here. Top side and top side. Okay, so this is for the very top when we are going to be building the frame. Here, I'll throw that on the V0. All right, so let's get these panels on there. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can kind of walk around. This is the back, so we need these. All right. Is there a side? There is a side. So basically on mine, I have the same one as you mentioned. All of mine have this etched on the outside. So at least it's easy for me to know, but they're also machined to be smooth on the outside, which is nice. So, I can't enter the giveaways. It's saying I have too many entries. Try to clear your cache and jump back in. Also, if you have a VPN, it's not gonna let you. Nah, this thing is crazy. It's all metal, all CNC. It's just nice. It's just nuts. Smoked acrylic looks cool. Smoked acrylic is what I wanted on my Trident. I wanted all smoked acrylic except for the front doors. Ha, nice, W. Get that homework done, man. Coffee time? Do I have any left? I do. Last sip. Cheers. All right, Tony. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Till next time. Put some LEDs inside. Yeah, I have many LED strips. At some point when I was building machines, I just bought just a whole lot of them. All right, so this is gonna go over here on the right side. Oh, and look at that. My machine actually already has M3 tape. I can't show you guys, can I? This won't reach. I'm gonna try without knocking everything over on my desk. Sorry about the lean. I just want you guys to see it. Right here, my machine actually has the 3M tape already there. Also, these get screwed in, so why have 3M tape if they get screwed in? That's kind of interesting. All right, let me just place it and see what this is like. Where am I putting these screws into? Oh, okay, so that's through the M3. Same with this. Oh, okay, that goes into a plastic piece that I never even noticed on the machine. So the machine has these plastic pieces in the middle, and they help with the middle hole right over here. And now, so I need M3 by 6. All right, so I think I need to change the head here to this. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each panel. That's a high quality acrylic also. You can see from the matte protection covering, use the type of same signage stuff. Yeah, it's thick. It's definitely thick. And it does not feel flimsy. It is 4mm. 4mm acrylic glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then I need also a blade because some of the M3 tape is covering some of the holes, and I want to use them. So I'm just gonna cut a little notch in the tape and remove it. And let's see if I'm correct here. Guys, I didn't anticipate this angle, so I don't really have a camera set up properly for this view. So my apologies. But in the future, I definitely want to experiment with a POV view. Something I've tinkered with. And I do have other cameras available in my camera arsenal that I'm thinking of employing for a live stream POV camera. What do you guys think? You think that's an interesting thing to do? Like, especially when I'm doing like Voron builds and whatnot? Like, technically right now, since you guys can't see at all what I'm doing, I think it would be pretty neat. What do you think? You need one of those head mounts? Oh, I have chest, I have a mouth one where you literally put it in your mouth. I got all of them, man. Motion sickness? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Or sheer excitement. Head mounted GoPro? Yeah, I mean, I have one right here. And I have a head mount right down there. The problem is, the last time I tried to add a camera, like during a stream, it crashed the stream. And you can't rejoin a stream once you've exited out of it. Because YouTube. So that's fun. All right, let's take off those strips. Where did I leave my tool? Here it is. What time we got? 10:30. All right, I think we should be making decent time. Oh, that is so solid. Solid paneling. Absolutely. All right. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Let's get this one going. And this one should thread right into the plastic. Actually, hold on. Hello. Hello. You can at least somewhat see. That aligned very well. Yep, okay, so that just threads into the printed plastic. Cool. Nice and easy. A drone cam. I mean, I can. We can definitely do a drone cam. All right, this bit is dead. And not because of this hardware. It's been dying for a while now. And I don't have any down here, and I really need one. Let me see if I can do a little sharpen real quick. These bits have built so many printers. Like, they have seen so much. If they're ever retired, they should retire with dignity and pride. Because these bits have been around. All right, let's see if that gives it a little tiny bit more life. Rip bit, that's right. Hey, Barton. Nice. Need to peel the inside panel before attaching? Yes, I have the outside still on these, but yeah, the inside has been peeled. Right? Unless I missed this one. Oh, I did. Oh, you're right. What the heck? I thought I peeled them. Wait, did I peel this one but put on the other one? No. I am losing my mind. Mikes, thank you. That's gonna be impossible now. Because, yeah, that's annoying. All right, let's see. Maybe I can grab it right here somewhere. And hopefully I can just pull it enough. Let's go. Come on. I could have swore I peeled it, but I guess that was the door. That's it. I need a drink. Here we go. All right, let's see. Nope. Ah, what a bummer. Well, let me see if I can tear this in half. And then kind of just wiggle it. Nope. Nope. That panel is gonna have to come off. Because my OCD won't let me handle that. We can't have no little bits of plastic. The problem is that there's the M3 on there. The M3 tape. That's the problem. Also, Mike, thank you for mentioning it. I would have gone absolutely crazy. Let me just rip this off. Let's see how good the plastic is, as in the M3 tape. Oh, good. Right, because it's held on to the acrylic. I mean, not the acrylic. That was easy. All right, that worked out. Thank you once again. All right, let's throw that back on. Bada bing. Bada boom. And I see where the sides here are pre-drilled for hinges or something. Wait. Which side of the machine does the fan go on? Unless it's designed for two. Aha. Okay. Interesting. So on my machine, the fan holes, I'm so glad I noticed. The fan holes are on this side. So that's an important distinction. So if you guys look on the diagram that's on the screen right now, see how the screen is on the right side of the machine and the openings are on the left side of the machine? On this machine, wait, now I'm straight up losing my mind. That's the screen, and on the opposite side is the fan holes. My screen is here, and the fan holes are on the same side. According to that diagram, the opening should be on that side, but this has holes. This is for the fan. So let's pop this back off, because this side is getting completely different panels. It's getting these panels. So yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. No worries. Everything's gravy. Everything's good. Hey, Tulio from Argentina. What's going on? Thank you for popping in. Hedgehog. What's up, man? How you doing, Austin? What's good? Man, they're so clean when you take the... Hey, look, there's the manual. There's the setup. Look. All I know is the ceiling is up. All right. Now, this is the correct panel and in the correct spot from what I'm gathering here. And I was sure to take off the inside film protection there. All right, so now, yeah, okay, so that makes sense. There's hardware on the side here. That's where the fan goes, okay. I'm wondering if that's different, if that's changed from machine to machine, or, I mean, technically it's possible that this machine, when it was getting assembled, has these panels on the wrong side. Not panels, but the extrusions. That's very possible. Or they just, it's more likely that they just updated it. Probably optimize the wiring positions or something along those lines. All right, now that that's on, let's do the peel. Woo! Yeah. Okay. All right, and this is the inside. Hey, let me ask you guys this. Why do you guys think the V3, the Ender 3 V3 Plus isn't popular? Or is it popular? Let me know in the comments, because that machine has been really good. Is it the price? Is it just because EU Bedslinger? What am I missing here? Because the machine's been pretty rock solid. All right, this is going to need to be cut again. Let's see, we're gonna cut off this. And let's peel that up. So the M3 strip is just a little bit too long and it covers some of the hardware. So I have to just cut a little bit off. I think bed slingers are on the way out. Is it just because, like, you know, like for example, just as an example, this particular Ender 3 V3 Plus that I have is just an unbelievable performer. Like, it prints really well, like on a surprising level. And it gets no attention, and I'm guessing that's just because bed slingers aren't hot right now. Like the social, we're missing the social aspect. Is that what it is? Because, like, for example, you know, the A1 and the A1 Mini are phenomenal machines. They're not necessarily on the way out, you know. But like maybe Creality isn't focusing enough on those machines or something, like as far as their marketing goes. Because I'm definitely enjoying it. But like I don't see it around. But maybe that's because the people I subscribe to, you know, are also marketers in 3D printing, which means they're more likely to make videos on other type of machines. I'm sure that plays a role. All right, I cut away the M3 tape. That fits absolutely perfectly. Let's go, 5 screws. I dropped it into the carpeting because life. Now I gotta find it. I did recently vacuum down here, and man, oh man, I haven't vacuumed in a hot minute. And let me tell you, the amount of plastic that was on this floor was surprising. But you know, I'm down here printing literally every day, so it kind of makes sense. But you know, great carpet. It was just kind of funny. Core XY is getting super good. Yeah, it is. Hey, Pezliz, how you doing? Enclose. We got one and we talk about it. I did a short on Crealities yesterday. I saw it. When are you coming to visit us on Twitch? Whoops. That's a great question. I don't know what it is about Twitch that keeps me not frequenting it as much. But I gotta say, you guys are worth it. Like, I will come and visit because you guys are there. And you guys are all good people. So if I have any reason to go on Twitch for anything, it'd be to hang out with you guys. So I'll leave it at ASAP. ASAP. If bed slingers are the cassette tapes of 3D printing, what are the vinyl records of 3D printing? I think it started with bed slingers, didn't it? The i3s. I wonder what their solution is for the middle here. The middle has, you know, two holes essentially right in the middle, and it could definitely use some kind of nice little bracketry. Like I want to see a little CNC something in there, you know. All right, for the back, I'm gonna move on to the back panels now, which means I need these. And for them, let's see what we need back here for them. Let me put them back here. What that means is I'm going to be off camera over here, at least for a little while. So my apologies in advance. But I can't really rotate this machine. It's too damn big. It's too damn heavy. And my USB cameras will not reach all the way out here. You don't want to see my mug more than you already have to anyway. I'll just chat with you guys. And I think that my camera will somewhat follow my head. Pezliz, I do still want to make a coin. My daughter asked me not to work on it without her. Which is funny because we never get a chance to do anything like that together, but I want to. And you know, like most of it's done because of my coasters. I just need to turn this into a coin. But I want to. Good old CNC bits. Yeah, man. See? I'm a fan. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Mark. Just to kind of talk about that. I totally understand the stance that, hey, now that the K models are out, why would I buy a bed slinger version of that machine? But actually, it's because the non Core XY version, like the Ender version, is significantly simpler. Like the machine itself is significantly simpler. So if you're mostly printing PLAs and PETGs and TPUs, and you don't like need it to be Core XY, because they're just as fast. Those machines are super fast. And you don't necessarily need the enclosure portion. You know, why pay the extra just because they're hot? In an environment where you're making money and you need to just print a bunch of PLA stuff, technically buying a simpler machine would be a better choice. Right? It would be like a smarter, better choice in that environment. So there's definitely a place for it. And just the sheer fact that they do like legitimately perform. Like I know you don't necessarily need to or want to take my word for it. You don't have to. But in my experience, they perform so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just wonder if it's like a pricing thing. Like, is the price stopping a lot of people, because they are closely priced to their Core XY brethrens. Camera, you see me? Hey, my camera can't find me. There it goes. Oh man, I just realized my chat wasn't moving. I want Nerds Gummies and your streaming schedule. Hey Kenneth, what's happening? Put your body double closer. Yeah, the body double takes over the camera. He has to be back there, otherwise my camera freaks out. Yeah. I'm just talking through the holes. Talking through a hole of my 3D printer. Maker chip. Sorry. Maker chip. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad. Yes. I honestly think the Creality current machines out, the Core XZs are phenomenal machines. Yeah, my next video is going to be on them. I had a comparison video I was working on, but because the Plus 4 had some issues, I had to delay it. I need to do some of these by hand, I feel like. I'm like on the verge of stripping this hardware. The dang the dang Hodo is too crazy. It's too strong. Now I'm just dropping bits. Can't see the chat. The camera can't see me. What are we even doing here? What kind of stream is this? Let's see. Let's do the pink one. Hey, the Shrimp Father. What's up? Little secret. I never had one. Always watched from the sidelines when the P1P dropped and jumped in. Now I have 10 printers. 75% custom build Core XYs. That's dope, man. You're living the dream, dude. The V3 drops down to $280 a Micro Center time to time. Worth getting one if someone wants to know. That's cool. That's cool. Are you buying the new FL Sun T1 Pro? No, I'm not gonna buy any 3D printers because I review them professionally. So it's hard to justify purchasing a machine when I literally have a line, you know, of machines coming in. Now, if there's something that I specifically need, like for a customer or for a specific project, I will obviously buy it. But it has to be that specific scenario for it to happen. All right, these two aren't lining up absolutely perfectly. I'm like backing them out and putting them back in. I'm gonna back them out. I'm gonna try to pull this up just a bit from the M3 tape. There we go. And now that they're loose, let's see if that was enough movement. Yep. Cool. 1 and 2. All right, we got one more panel back here. And then you know what? I'm not gonna do the other side just because it'll be pretty much impossible to see. I'll do that one later, and I'll go ahead and do the top since it has like actual extrusions and cool stuff. All right, but this one we do need to get on there. Making a mess. Let's get 5 Allen keys, main Allen bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my finger is cut. What did I have a chance to cut my finger on? I'm bleeding on my panels. Oh, that's deeper than I thought. Where, what did I cut this on? Some gore. My fingertip is flapping. Let me get a little paper towel. I didn't even notice. Man, why's it gotta be the fingertip of the index finger? Come on, out of all the places you can cut yourself, the index fingertip has got to be top 10 worst spots. What is your favorite Voron, and why is it the V0? Just because I think it's so useful for quick, like high quality prints. It's super hackable. It was super fun to build. It fits into anything. You can take it places. Like, it's just a really cool, neat machine that's probably a little bit underutilized by everybody. I'm a fan. I am a fan. Okay, this panel also needs a little bit of an adjustment here. Okay, my fingertip has ruined me. How lovely. This is not how I wanted to spend my time. It's gonna cause some delays. All right, panel. I guess I'm gonna have to loosen. I'm gonna have to loosen the other side to get this one where I want it to be, I think. I think that's how we're gonna have to play this game. I'm bleeding all over my screwdriver. I have literally put blood, sweat, and tears into this machine. All right, what are you doing, panel? What are you doing? Here we go, I got that one in. Let's see if we can get these bottom ones in there. Yep, piece of cake. So just the top has a little bit of trouble aligning. I'm guessing they made this 2 pieces instead of 1 for shipping reasons, which I obviously understand. That would be just ginormous things to ship. All right, I think I have to do the same with this one. Actually, you know what? Man, my fingertip is destroyed. I have this tap right here. I wonder if I can just tap through and make this hole a little bit cleaner. It's working. It's working. Here we go. All right, undo. There we go. Let's put that through again. Voila, that was it. Just needed a tiny little bit of help. There we go. All right, back panels are in place. All right, time for a beverage and some ketchup. Super glue will seal that up. Yeah. Now that'll be a good stream. So I missed the start of the stream. Did you get a new Magneto? No, this is the same Magneto I got, but I got the Enclosure. There's still a fan coming too, that crazy skirt fan that they have, but this is the Enclosure. Oh yeah, that would be way worse, yeah. Wait, you're building this thing and went for I went and made a coffee and you're still busy? Okay, it's sealing by itself a little bit. What kind of tape do I have here? That's double-sided. Do I have regular tape? Yeah. Don't I have masking tape somewhere? Masking tape would be the best. Here we go. Let's get a little bit of masking tape on here. Just so I stop popping this thing open every time I touch something. Here we go. This will probably make things worse. There we go. Oh, yeah. Perfect. All right. Duct tape. Make sure masking tape's red. Electrical tape. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. I do have electrical tape down there. Well, let's see what this does. Okay, back panel's on. Side panel with the venting is on. I'm not going to do that side panel just because I want to get to the top. So let's close these doors for this second. Bam. Very clean looking. Very clean looking. All right, hopefully we don't need that. Let me get organized a bit. And we move on. All right, so this panel and this panel go in the back there. We will put them here. All right, moving on, let's go. Guys, for the people that are just joining, we have a pinned comment at the top of the chat. Right there. This gets you to this place where you can fill in your information and have a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus at the end of the stream. We have about an hour left of the stream, and you have to answer this question. There's 33 people in, so pretty good chances to win a spool. It comes from 3D Max directly. They're in Florida, made in Florida, in the United States, obviously, so good stuff. So check that out. Also, be sure to check out 3dprintsos.com, where I make cool shirts like this, a whole bunch of other merch, mugs, all sorts of fun stuff, 3D print related, all my designs, yada, 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 3dprintsos.com. And let's get back to this. All right, let's see. We did this. Yep, that's cool. Jetstream, that's what they call it. Jetstream. All right, now we're here. Here we go. Okay, cool. So we do have to build that here somewhere. We do have to build that here somewhere. I have no space for this, but I'll give it a shot. Vertical D. Vertical D. That was my nickname in high school. Vertical beam B. Sick. This is B and C. Okay, so these two are the rear ones. Let's put them in the rear, even though there's zero chance of me being able to fit this here. What do we got here? This is A, and this is D, and that is because this has holes for doors. And then we have 30 millimeters and 65 millimeters, so this goes this way, this way. That's this way, and this is this way. All right, so here is going to be horizontal beam A. That is this guy. Oh yeah, okay, that's got magnets in there, and that's gonna go this way. All right, and what hardware do we need? Actually, you know what? Let's keep laying this out for now. So this is A, C is in the back. Okay, C is in the back, that goes there. Then we need, I don't think it matters, D and B. D and B and D and B. Okay, that's here, and that's here. All right, what hardware do we need? Here, we can go to this view. Okay, we'll do that. When placing, pay attention to the direction of the horizontal beam. Beam A, that's this guy. Yep, that looks correct. What is that for? That's for the screen to move up? Or that's for the screen to go to the left side? When placing, pay attention to the direction of the horizontal beam B on top. The direction of the screen mounting hole is shown. Oh, so yeah, apparently you can switch the direction of the screen. So maybe that's why some of the photos, the screen and the fan is on the other side. And then D, please pay attention to placing the direction of vertical beam A and vertical beam D with hole facing downwards with a greater distance from the end. D looks pretty symmetrical to me, unless this one is B and this one is D. No, this is also very symmetrical. That's this. I think they're talking about this one, but we'll find it in a second. Horizontal BD. It's definitely not off center. Maybe something is outdated there. Alright, for the screws, the wrench is shown. M4. Alright, let's get those back out. Let me move over here to catch up with you guys. Is this the next gen machine I've ordered? A K2, looking 1st December to get this a good option. You know, you're not going to get multicolor printing with this, at least as far as I know. But this is definitely some kind of next level machine for sure. I think this is almost gonna start, depending on the success and the sales of this machine. I think this machine is going to start a push towards even more higher quality and crazier custom components, because that's what this machine is. It's just bonkers components. But it depends on what you want. If you're going to be printing with more carbon fiber filled materials, or it's just going to be focused towards engineering side and you want this 400 by 300 build area, I mean, how are you going to beat this? This is completely open source. It's not butchered in any way. This is literally open source clipper where you're in full control. So that's got to be something that you also like. With the K2, for example, you're going to get Creality's version of it. That's a little bit neutered. Ways around that, obviously, but that is what it is. So it just depends on what you're into and what your needs are. Oh, this is a perfect fit. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can loosen the camera just a bit. So these beams here, they're like keyed, and they have these nice grooves. And the M4 hardware is nice and thick. Best guess then. Build size. If you're into build size, yeah, this would be. I mean, you know, you're going 350 or 400 by 300. Obviously, you're not going to fit something 350 on this, but the 400 length is really interesting. That means like anything rectangular or elongated in any way, you're going to be better off with something like this. But it's also hard to continuously recommend this machine yet, because I don't have much testing on it, and I don't have the K2 at all. So just keep that in mind. Like, I'm going off of word of mouth for the K2, and going off of this machine, just assembling it, printing a few things here and there, and just the sheer components of the machine. So, you know, you got to consider that when you take my advice. I definitely like to recommend machines that I've, you know, have firsthand experience with, and I have this one here, so there's something to that. Those extrusions are thick, like my thighs. You know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of thick. All right, and these do not have any kind of holes for anything, so these are pretty straightforward. Man, this is the first time that I'm feeling like genuinely crammed down here. Like, this machine is very large. You got to be prepared to give it space. It's big. This thing's on the edge of my table. You can probably fit 2 K1s into the space here. But it does use its space very well. It's just tall, it's heavy, it's big, it's all metal. Good stuff. You know, I hope this machine performs as good as it looks and feels. And this would be just such an easy recommendation. They support the hobby. They open source. They have a cool new tech. Seems like an absolute winner. All right. I like Russian tanks. Russian tanks would work, considering the rectangle shape. Banner on the website says buy one, get one free, but that disappeared when I clicked on it. It's, I think they were running some kind of promotion. I think that might be a translation issue. What they mean is you're getting $900 off, and then you're getting a free enclosure. The enclosure is $210. So I think they mean that for the price of the machine, the typical price, the MSRP price of the machine and the enclosure, you're getting half. Like, it's a weird wording thing, but I did see that and I noticed it. I think that's what it is. I think they quite literally mean like, hey, you're getting half off. You're getting $900 off MSRP and a free enclosure, which is $1,200 total. Well, I guess $1,100, but that's what the machine costs. So, what are you assembling now? I am assembling the top portion, the hat. So can you see my trident from here? No, you can't. So my trident has a hat on top to give the cabling inside on the top some space and stuff. And that's what this is. It's gonna have its own set of doors above the screen. Yeah. All right, now that that part is in, I can lay this down. And now we can attach it this way. This should be a little easier. All right, this goes this direction. Guys, I know this isn't the most ideal camera angle, but I have no more space. I have no way of making this better outside of getting a bigger area. So as soon as I get to put this thing on top, we will be able to see everything, and I'll try to explain. Here, let me see if I can scroll to a better spot in the manual. Yep, okay, we're doing that. We got those already on there. Fix their acrylics with M3x6. Oh, right, okay, we'll do that. Oh, nice, and the top goes on. Man, that top's looking good. All right, hold on, let's go back. So just so you have a visual, I'm building this thing right now. And now we get to put this on top. All right, let's get some hardware. Hey, Mr. Scary. Gotta get some sleep. Hey, good night, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow. By the way, I'm gonna bring the King Rune KLP1 for you to the office, so you can come snag that anytime. It'll be by my desk. As long as Peopoly doesn't become another snap maker, we should be fine. I don't see them doing this. I think this one's a little bit different, but I do know what you mean. Big up to all the girl dads out there. Hey, that's right. That's right. Well, to be fair, that's about to change for me a little bit, but Honestly, after videos of the Magneto, I wasn't prepared for the build quality of every little piece. No other printer I've seen comes close including the X1C. I fully agree. That's why I have been so enthusiastic about this machine. And that's what I saw. That's what I said to Mark when I met him at 3D Printopia. I was like, hey man, I think this thing needs just more eyes. And I know I don't have the biggest YouTube channel here, but this is something that I truly admire. And one of my favorite parts about getting as many machines as I possibly get my hands on is seeing how other companies do it, like how they make 3D printers and why. And this is unique. This is a very unique take. Just me using my blood-covered tools over here. All right, what are the odds that I built this correctly? I would say they're somewhat in my favor. Okay, so we did that part with very limited space here. Let's see what's next. I think we can either put it on the top or do the panel. I guess they want you to do the panel. The problem is I'm gonna have a really hard time doing that. Top acrylic fixed installation. To fix the acrylic board to the fuselage, the following tools are needed. M3x6s. This is to fix the acrylic board to the fuselage. Okay, so this is to put on the rounded off acrylic sheets onto the top. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I think I'm gonna put this on and then I'll lower my table as low as it goes and then I'll put those panels on. Let's see if that's something that is doable. So I'm guessing this should just slide on here. It does so far. Yep. Very nice. Okay, let me see if I can show you guys what I'm looking at here. First of all, look how big this thing is. Oh, hold on. Hello. Follow me, chaps. Come on over here. There's this guy over here as well. This little fella. Oh, you know what? Can I stop this thing here? Here, stop camera. Camera. My hand. No, it won't do it. It won't do it. I'll have to do it manually. Thought the riser, so it closely goes to the top. It does, yeah. Mark seems a real passionate dude and shows in that printer. Yeah, I think so too. We missed you at the KB3D open house last Saturday. It was like being in a kid in the candy store. I followed your video just a bit. Are you gonna have more content on that, or that was it? I didn't get a chance to see it all, but I saw you were like preparing for the trip. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna lower the table quite a bit. Hopefully I don't crush my Voron down here, because there is a Voron under the table. All right, we'll go that low. Is this high enough? Oh yeah, all right. And then, should we move this? Nah, I think we'll just do it this way. Yeah, you guys get it. And this, we can maybe get a wide shot. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We'll get a wide shot there. All right, we need these for the hardware. We're gonna peel that. Those were for the doors. All right, let's get these going. All right, let's see. What is the point of this opening? and they both don't have it, so it's one. So that's, I gotta check where that goes. Let's go back to this view. I don't see that. So that's for this. Okay, that is looking like, this is if you want to move the screen to the higher location and don't have, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense now. So that's why there's that other door. Hold on, do I have a filament tangle over here? We do. I knew I heard something funky. Yeah, this filament spool has a tangle. Side quest. Oh, did it work itself out? Man, this is one of those like overnight prints too. This thing has a tangle in it for sure. All right, I'll figure that out post stream. This might be this actually might be the perfect presentation for the spool cutter, the spool jointer. So there's a very clear tangle in that spool, and I just heard it. So what I can do is literally cut it with some distance. I can fix the tangle completely, join it back, and then it'll no longer be a problem. So that's a fun one. Yeah, we're editing a full video. Nice, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. Yeah, man, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Tangle every 5-10 minutes. Oh God, that's the worst. Yeah, they do this. Like Chitty does that. They will correct their wrong. All right, hold on. So what I was getting at before that started happening was, so there's one panel with an opening here. What this is for is these cables that run here are actually pretty long. I actually took all this apart and kind of stuffed them to make this clean. But it looks like now that this is on here, you have an option to run this all the way up, move the screen even higher, and that way you can run the door that doesn't have the opening here. That would actually be a better seal for everything. I'm not gonna do that because I think it would be actually better for certain situations that I can just take this whole thing off. Since it doesn't necessarily attach, it just kind of sits with gravity since it's so heavy. I'm gonna leave it in this configuration. Otherwise, this is way more of a permanent setup. So I'm gonna leave it like this, but that's what this hole is for. That means it goes right over here. So that's cool. And these, just like the other ones, are machined with rounded, with chamfered edges, which is just a cool thing to see. You know, I have plenty of printers with paneling on them, and outside of the ones with glass, this is a pretty rare thing to see. All right, I'm gonna peel this top one right off the bat. All right, let's get, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's return 2 of these. Let's get to work. I haven't had a spool tangle in so long. Me neither. That's why I was so surprised. I haven't had one in a very long time. Do we all need one more printer? No. Do we have one more printer? Yes. So much nicer to just say yes to 3D printing thoughts. That is so factual. That's too real. Okay, this was not correct. This is not correct. These don't fit. These are too small. I need the M4s, which, didn't they just say to use a different thing? Nope. No, yeah. M3 by 6. That's not correct. These are M4 holes. Wait, is it just some of them? Hold on. I thought this thing fell right through. Yeah. Look. M4? Yeah, that's M4. Is this M4? Yes. Okay, I'm not crazy. I knew it. Oh, they fit so nice too. This enclosure really 100% changes this printer, makes it look like it belongs in the server room. Yeah. This thing is, you know, I use the word robust, I think, a little too much in my videos and reviews and whatnot, but that's how I would describe this. It is very robust. I'm not crazy, he says. Well, that is up for debate. You know, it's true. I've debated this myself. Like, I'll be the first to tell you. All right, I'm gonna keep it loose. And the reason for that is just like the back door there, the very back needs a little bit of an adjustment. I'm just gonna try to avoid that with this as well. All right, so is this the top? Yes, this is the top, which means I need to try to peel this. Come on. Come on. How much time we got left? All right, about 30 minutes. That should be just enough. And how are we putting this on there? This way. Shiny, shiny, clean. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Insane people know they're insane. Crazy people don't. That's what makes them scary. That's true. But what is normal? Yeah. Who polices the police, right? Watchmen? Who's to tell me I'm crazy? Or not? Where's this hole? Why aren't you lining up, hole? All these other ones are lining up just fine. Also, can you tell how big this is? I'm on my tippy toes, reaching over it. All right, so just this one. What's up with this? It's up here. Can I just push this thing in there violently? Yep, okay, got it. All right, this will be the first one I'll actually tighten. There we go. Let's do this. Man, this thing, when this comes together with this top piece, this looks so, so nice. The chamfered edges are very nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool that they did the options for the screen mounting positions. Not something I expected. I wonder if at some point they'll have a heater option. Anyone know if that's available already? Like maybe I just missed it. Like, it would be cool to have a actual heater, like an official heater. All right, now we got to do these panels. Oh, and that panel over there. Okay, so that's something I'll do off stream too. There is a panel that's going on the side where the PTFE tube comes in, and there's like a pass through that goes onto the acrylic. I'll mess with that later. That's looking good. And then technically they give you wire management too, right? So if you're going to run wires for an LED strip, which I think I'm going to do, they already give you that. There's strips. There's lots of hardware. What are the tapered ones for? Oh, okay. This hardware is to put on these things if your machine didn't have it, but mine had it on there. Probably because I had their machine, likely. I'm gonna assume that that's it. Gosh, I do have a ton of hardware. All right, let's see, which one is this? I need the green one. I'm not a fan of that half door screen on top is my vote. So like I said, I think I totally get it. I understand. I think I'm gonna leave it like this just because this comes off. And I have a feeling because of where this is gonna sit in my house, I think it has to go back there on the floor, at least for now, until I have some kind of bigger place to put it. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be taking this thing off. Like I think I'm gonna be like moving it off to do some prints, especially if I have to do some prints in PLA. So yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, but I think for my setup here, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Also, I just realized for this door, I put it on backwards because hinges are on the outside. And I did it correctly there, just not on this one. All right, and then the screen is down, so this handle goes down. All right, let's get this puppy on there. Feel it. Super cool hinges. Let's see how this fits. This one's definitely an interesting one. Like specifically this one. Yeah, because it goes around the wires too. There's a pretty large opening there. I wonder how that's going to play a role. I mean, the bed is so large on this thing. I don't think heating this chamber just with this bed alone and maybe a bed fan would even be a problem. But it is a noticeable thing. I wonder if there's like a gasket thing you can do, kind of like the K1C did around their door, so that when you do open it, it flaps, but it's still mostly closed. I mean, that is slick. Oh, it looks like that's really loose. Let's see if I can tighten that. These need washers. This was the one that was loose. Yeah, let me get a washer on here. Did they give me washers? No. Luckily, I have a million of them. And this is going on the inside, so not something you could see. Let's get 2 washers. Uno and dos. All right, let's put a washer on that and eliminate this problem. We want this to be solid. There we go. This one too. I don't remember if the other side had this issue. It might have. Bam. All right, so we need to just adjust this just a little bit. I don't think we'll be able to do it from this because it's going into metal, but it just needs a tiny bit of adjustment. But man, that's cool. Which camera are we looking through? This one? What about this one? That's probably even better. Dudes and dudettes, past my bedtime. Enjoy the build. Peace out. Hey, thank you, Richard. Thank you for your support. Good to see you in here. Appreciate you. and have a great night. Have a great night. All right, this one goes this way. Let's get a screw in here. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely just run this headless. You do not need this display at all. You can, and the fact that they give you a full panel is awesome. So you definitely have a choice there. You do not have to run this screen. I do like it because one, there's a ton of machines in here, and sometimes it's just to get things like going, just to get it prepped. I'll just use the screen right on it to like heat or whatever. Another use case for me is if I'm doing repetitive prints, much easier to just hop on the machine and do it. Obviously, it's still super easy to do it headless too. But yeah, we get the option with this machine. Might want to print a piece of seal around that screen for the better, like K1 mods. Yeah, right. That's what I was talking about earlier. Some kind of rubber grommet gasket around there, but that's why they have this. That's why they have that. My only thing with that is, I guess you could pretty easily disconnect it. That's why they have regular connectors here. So technically speaking, if this is here and you have to take it out, no, that won't work unless you have these wires running up, and that would be kind of unsightly. Yeah, I wonder what the solution there is. All right, let's do the last one. You know what? For the last peel, let's do this. Let me go into my audio settings. Properties. Nope, not properties. Right click. Filters. Noise suppression. I'm going to turn this noise suppression off. Are you sure you want to remove noise suppression? Yes. All right, you guys should be hearing all the noise down here, all the fans. I literally have a fan running on full blast right there, and I have 1, 2, 3 machines running full blast with auxiliary fans. Can you guys hear it okay? This will be the last peel. I guess we do have a little bit more time to put on this other panel right here. Is my chat moving? All right, here we go. Here's the peel. Oh. Here we go. Almost smacked me in the face. Oh yeah. I don't know. That was an okay peel. All right, noise suppression back on. Gosh, even using my mouse hurts. That's from Father. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so let's attach this panel just because I have a little bit more time. Is that this one? This is the back. So we need one of these. Side top D. Yep, so this attaches just on the top. Interesting. That's kind of a plot twist, to be honest. Oh, is there pieces for that? Interesting. Okay, so something I'm noticing is these panels on the sides here. Can you see with this open? No. They only attach to the top because you can remove this thing. But they could technically also attach to the bottom piece of this right here on this side, in the same way that the side panels attach into a 3D printed piece. However, that's not included. So I'm guessing them just hanging off of 4 screws from the top is enough. I do see that there is a hole right here at the bottom where it would totally fit from one of those 3D printed pieces, and there is a screw on the inside. So I wonder, I mean, that's gotta exist. I see them down there. Guys, anyone that has one of these, do you know about that printed piece? I mean, I have carbon fiber materials here. I would make that even my first print on this with the enclosure. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Let me know, please. I would, if you guys know, of course, I would love to do that. SEA7, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. All right, I will attach it with the tops, obviously, for now. But that is something that I would love to print. And this is those. Oh, and I guess it's time to use the tape as well. All right, is there thin and thick? Yes. And I didn't use any at the top, but that's okay. Let's see, we need two per side here. All right, and these do need to be cut just a little bit because I don't want them overlapping the holes. That's an easy fix. There we go. Let's go with this one. Same deal. Yeah, I definitely want to find if there's those 3D printable pieces because I feel like that's going to be... Oh, that's how I cut myself. I cut myself on the M3 tape. I was rubbing my finger across it just now, and I felt it paper cut my other finger. So that's what happened. I was rubbing the top of the M3 tape to try to get it to sit flat, and this stuff cut me. So there's probably some glue in there. You know, a little adhesive doesn't hurt nobody. All right. All right, let me glue the sucker in place. And then we'll put the hardware in. There we go. That aligns nice. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely want them. I would definitely want those pieces on the inside, 100%. It doesn't feel right without them because the bottom is a little loose. Killer printer, yeah, though this printer is definitely on a level. It's getting extremely difficult to recommend printers on a whim. Like, you know, the answer of what printer I should get right now is significantly more complicated. There's so many great machines. Maybe categorizing them kind of like what's the channel? I don't remember off the top of my head. She's a young girl that reviews a bunch of machines. Fantastic channel. For whatever reason, the name is escaping me. But it's a young girl and her brother that run the channel. You guys all know it. We all subscribe. What's her name? Anyway, she has a website where she categorizes the machines. I wonder if that's the best current way to recommend the machine. Yeah, Aurora Tech, thank you. Yeah, Aurora. Yeah. Wow. This thing looks sick. How much time I got? Oh, about 15 more minutes. All right, I'll do the back panel through here. You guys will see me through that. Here, let's do the glue real quick now that I know what to do. Your firstborn. All right, let's glue this in place. Oh, nice. This is a wide enough panel where I don't need to cut the M3 tape. I just have to make sure. I just have to make sure I don't rub my finger across it, because it will cut you. So there you go. For anyone that's gonna grab this machine or is looking forward to it, just know, don't rub your finger across the M3 tape. You will be injured. All right, so I know what print I need to look for. I need to see if they include files. Yeah, if anyone's bored right now and is willing to just check out their website while I install this to see if they include that somewhere, that would be amazing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's take the whole baggie. That way I can put this thing on. Come on over, printer. I mean, camera. All right, let's do that. Put it up. Push it down. Nice. So it's such a clean fit. Gotta love it when things like click into place almost. Am I fully invisible now? There's no way you guys can see me. I don't believe it. All right, one screw in. Another in. Another in. You know what I'd like to see? I would like to see a handle for the top hat on both sides. A large handle that would let you take this top off real easily. That would be nice. A hinge is probably too much because that would be a really heavy top and it doesn't have a bottom piece like a cross. Magnets all working. Peeled. All right, so the only panels I'm missing right now are back here and here, and that's because rotating this thing right now is just too much. It's too big. I do like having this option for the screen. I might still consider it, especially if I can find a way to... All right, I could peel this and get a better grip on the magnets. The magnets have a film, I mean the steel or iron, whatever they called it, has little peels. Yeah, nice. It's a little bit stronger. Yeah, I like the fact that they give you all of the panels so you can configure this thing how you like it. That's very nice. Cool. Guys, just so you know, there's about 15 minutes left in the filament giveaway. If you're planning on sticking around for another 15 or so minutes, check out the link in the top of the chat. It's a giveaway by 3D Max. That's how they support the channel. They supply filament for my giveaways. And how it works is if you're in the United States and you stick around, you can enter your name. I'll read some of the answers for the question that I have there. And then I'll pick a winner if you're in the chat. And you can give me your address and your choice of PLA Plus from them. And they will ship it out to you when they're good and ready. And yeah, I have given away quite a lot of spools in this way, so I'm very grateful for 3D Max for doing that for me on my behalf. Bam, bam. Okay, that's better. That's even better. Let's see. Let's wipe my bloody rag on the screen. I kind of wish there was a screen protector on this thing because this seems a little fragile. Like, don't use a paper towel like I just did. I only realized it later. Cool, a little peep door, so you can see what you need. Press the fill or load and unload button. Go down here to throw some filament in here for passive drying, or to use your motor unlock and reset buttons if something goes haywire or if something got caught on the print or something. Man, this thing is clean, clean, clean. And it's so big I can't get it in the shot. The room's too small. Very neat. There's quite a lot of hardware left. I know I still have some panels to put in. But there's definitely still a bunch. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 is probably enough. And then up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's enough hardware. There's extra too. Why there's 60 pieces, I'm not sure. Probably was just easier to include. And then these M3x6s, there was some left over as well. This is for hinges. Yeah. So yeah, a bunch of extra hardware, which is always nice. The trash and stuff I will pick up later. This door goes on that side over there. Where's the other door? The other 2 doors. These doors? Ha, 3 doors. I have 3 doors down. A weird alternative joke. That can go up there. This is all trash. Phenomenal. You know what I can do for the last little while? Have a seat. Let's lift this sucker up so I can sit down, put the tools away. Here we go. All right. Here, you can watch my big old noggin for whatever reason. I hear it's good PLA+. It is good PLA+. I use it all the time. Their older stuff had some issues, but they definitely QC'd the issues with their spools and have since then fixed a bunch of their machines to... I haven't had issues with 3D Max in a very long time now. So I've definitely always supported them, and they've always supported me, which is very nice. All right, I'm just gonna rest this on here. These twist ties and all this tool stuff I will definitely be using. All right, let's see here. How much time we got? We got 10 minutes left. Here, we can close these instructions. We can close this too. Let's go here. This thing, I guess I can't move that because it's directly in my way. 9 minutes left. 40 entries. I'm gonna read some of these responses, by the way. Let me catch up real quick. Yeah, man. That's funny. Nice. Also, don't forget Toys for Tots. Toys for Tots is looking close. Only 3 weeks left. Man, 3 weeks? Really? So if you're in the U.S., you can participate in our friendly competition. Help some underprivileged kids. So Zumi runs this Toys for Tots contest, giveaway, whatever you guys want to call it. And every year we've been upping the ante and printing more and more as a collective for underprivileged kids. Toys for Tots has their own ways of picking up and dropping off. For example, we have plenty of local boxes at local stores, like drop boxes. At some places they come and pick stuff up. At some places you can go to like a main location. There's lots of different ways, but you have to check your own state and your own city because they're different everywhere since they're volunteers and have their own local rules. But all of the rules for how we do Toys for Tots as a collective is in our Discord under the Toys for Tots tab. So if you guys are interested in just printing a few toys, packaging them, all the instructions, the labels, everything Zumi has put together in the Discord. You can ask questions there. You can participate there. That's how you can share, what and you guys are doing. And at the end of the day, there's also a chance, thanks to 3D Max, that they're giving away a bunch of spools. I was apparently wrong on my count of them. I have to catch up with Zoomy, but so that's just something fun. I think last year we printed like 2,300 toys for kids, which is unbelievable. And we gave away 60 plus spools. Like it's just cool. So definitely join in if you guys you have some print, some scrap filament or something and an idle machine or two. What about the panels? I'm gonna do them later. The machine is super heavy. I just don't want to rotate it right now. Like it'll just shake and ravage the entire table. So I'll rotate it and I'll put those on. The bottom is really simple. The top has a special hole in it so you can run the filament through it, because the filament has to go like, from the outside in. So, but otherwise it's the same as what I just did. But yeah, the important part is this. It's the bottom has these large doors, and the top even has doors as well, since this is mostly going to probably be open. And then on top of that, the other feature is that you can just lift this thing up and move it wherever. But man, this thing is so huge. You guys can tell in this shot, right? In this shot. I'm a pretty big dude. And I mean, that's that's a big machine. All right, we got about 6 minutes left. Let's see if anyone's joining up last minute. All right, 2 more people, 42. Looks like there's 3D parts that clip a screw from the inside as you suspect. Yes, Nico, did you find the files for that? I need to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Go to the bottom of the page and look at the photo. Yeah, I mean, I have them. Like, I have them in my machine. But I need the files. I can't wait for this curtain fan. I missed it. Go to the bottom of the page and look at the photo. Looks like there's a part. Let's see if the enclosure... am I scrolling too fast and missing it? Nice, that's good. Hey, Steven. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get one of these now. Hey, man, if you do, please use the link down below. It'll help the channel out a lot. But yeah, definitely check it out. At least consider it. This thing is amazing. How many and what am I printing? So there are rules for what you can and can't print. Usually it's stuff like, don't print the things that look like weapons or feel like weapons. But, it's things that kids would really enjoy that don't know anything about 3D printing. Any of the flexible things, any of the print and play stuff is usually a big hit. Dragons. I have a bunch of infinity cubes. I printed a bunch of these, which, by the way, my nieces and nephews took from me. But I printed them in this cool filament, as you can see, and printed them larger. So just little things like that, little trinkets, stuff that you'd be printing anyway, like just the typical fun stuff that you would see. And there's this really inexpensive cellophane, like self-sealed bags that there's a link in the description. There's a link in the Discord for them, but that way you can individually pack, because toys, when they're donated, they have to be packaged. So the way to get around that it's 3D printed is if it's in a sealed package, and we usually just print like little labels. They have like my logo on them. They, they're also available in the pinned comments, just so that they have like a collective and can be traced back to us. So yeah, but all the information's in the Discord. Name of the Discord, there's a link down below. It's 3D Print SOS is the name. My bad, I'm just trying to catch up. It's definitely down below. Like every single description that I have has a link to the Discord. It's in our Discord, like it's in the 3D Print SOS Discord. Oh, nice. That's okay. No need to say sorry. You're literally already doing it. This isn't to benefit me in any way. Like this doesn't benefit me. The only reason it's connected to me is so that I can use my connections with 3D Max to be able to give back to you guys for printing it at all, you know, as a collective. But if you can do it yourself, as you are, I mean, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, definitely don't say sorry. It is super massive. It's huge. Link to the files is also in there. There's a pinned part. You can go to the pinned section. There's a bunch in there. Oh, you're not talking about Discord. This is on the delay. You're talking about a link to the files. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah, that would work. The machine would definitely fit in there. Yeah, the lower section is bigger than the X1C. Put a benchy on the build plate. Okay, go to the Peopoly wiki. Okay. Magneto X. There's a wiki. Is it this? Yeah. All right. Click on Magneto X. How to install. Oh, and this. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, the bottom definitely needs it. Like down here. It would attach right there. Yeah, got that. Yep, just slides on. Yep, that's that thing. Yep. This, right here. Oh, here's the parts. Here's those little pieces that for the centers of the doors. Ah, nice. That is, yeah. The problem is the bed is all the way up here. You can't see. But how about this? If I remove the build plate, if I can even anymore. How do I have to remove this whole thing to do it. Yeah, let's move this out of the way. Let's get this build plate up. Here's the best way I'll be able to show how big it is. This one. This is the build plate of the Peopoly. And here is an Ender 3 build plate. That's an Ender 3. Yeah, that's no joke. Yeah, it's got 2 handles. It's almost as big as my ego. A1 Mini, yeah. Let's do that. That'll be fun. We're doing it. How many A1 Minis do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 A1 Minis? There we go. It's pretty good. So the thing I'm noticing is if you're going to be printing something fairly large or serious on this, I guess the build plate would be lower. But if you're printing something kind of shallow, getting a print out of here is kind of interesting. I mean, you're taking the top off. Like, that's what you're doing. Because that's crazy. It's too tight. It's too tight of a spot. Yeah, like it's magnetic, so it's just in the way. So what would I do? Like, I mean, this would be much lower here. Let's go way low, just to illustrate what's happening here. So I would be like, all right, I got some panels on here. I'd be like, hey, I need to get this print off. Oh, okay. It's not as heavy as anything on the rest of the machine, obviously. But yeah, I think two handles on the top, that would be a worthy mod to do. I feel like, man. So when this thing is this high, like this thing is leveled, it's actually really tough to get this sheet in here because the hot end is in the way. But this is not a typical situation since the print would always be significantly lower. Build plate would be significantly lower than that. But yeah, so let's say you got your print off, whatever it might be. Let's say it was shallow, and oh no, that you can't just lift it up like that because the filament, you would have to just unhook the filament thing. Okay, never mind. You could. You would just unhook the filament tube there, but then you bring it up. Let's see if I can just easily do this first try. I'm gonna set it on this corner. Set it on this corner. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Bam. Okay, cool. And it's actually going to be even sturdier with those 3D printed pieces. So that'll be my first print on it. That's what we're going to have to do. I'll have to print 6 of those things. Right here. Let me just grab them real quick so I have them on my desktop. Downloaded. Okay, cool. Let's see. Do I make sure we have them? Yep. Did I get them? Where are they? Yep, got them. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's do the giveaway, right? All right. Let's see how many of you were there. 44. Okay, 44 folks. Hey, thanks for joining the YouTube membership, Bearded Printer. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Midnight gambling time. All right. You open the door. You would open the door, Zoomy, the front doors up here. You go. I mean, it's just big. Like this thing's just huge. Anyway, okay. I gotta open it on a new browser window over here. Let's see. All right, let's go to reporting. Nope, actions. I just want to see the question. So the question was loading. The question was, what is your favorite way to test a 3D printer? Any specific techniques or models? If you don't or haven't tested, what would you like to see tested on machines that you are interested in? All right, and let's go to the post entry. Where is it? Oh no, hold on. We're going to go back again. Dashboard, everything's frozen. Competitions, 72. And entries. Okay, let's see. I leave that to my husband, Dave. I guess I know. I guess I know who that one was. I'm new. Homeschool mom. Don't have test prints yet. Okay, cool. Thank you for being honest. I have several test prints that I do using different materials that exercises the temperature ranges of the machines. Okay, I would have loved to like know which one for real, because I also do that. Benchy, that's right. First Benchy, Jaws eating the boat. Nice. Bed full of Cali dragons. Obviously a good way to test, to be honest, and then you can give them away for Toys for Tots. Just a typical Benchy. Yep. First layer test print. Okay. Ding ding. The answer to how you test machines is ding ding. Speed, quality, and ease of use. Okay. 1. Move all axes. Yep. One at a time. Right. Home. Calibrate E-steps. Verify bed level. Check the first layer. Now do the fancy stuff. Yep. That's good. Thank you. Benchy, sometimes, most of the time I try to print that one that I print all the time. Okay. First print stuff. No particular models. I just want to see them print. Benchy first, then anything I want to print. So it seems like, so far at least, not many people have like a set, checklist or a set thing that you guys do. Obviously, there's been some Benchies. One person described their entire process, which is cool. But I've never printed a Benchy and never intend to. But with the latest printers, plug it in, turn it on, print the next thing on the list. Okay. Voron Cube and a couple of practical models. I like to keep the printer printing 24/7, size and accuracy. Nice. All-in-one 3D printer tests like lattice cube, 3D printed torture tests, then use Cura Slicer to make all the adjustments needed. Yep, that's how I've been doing it. And Ellis's tuning guide for me. That's if it's plug-and-play machines. If it's a custom-built clipper and mainsail all day, you should do an in-depth dive into your Voron. That top hat looks dope. Nice, thanks. I do have a few, but I guess not in its current configuration. And actually, it's over there because there's a ton of parts for it that I would like to do at some point. But it's been hard to get to some of these projects over others. But yeah, there's I have a CPAP machine, a CPAP fan, and shroud. I have a bamboo hot end to throw on there. Just a couple other parts that are been sitting kind of waiting for it. I haven't had the chance. Print baby print, Benchy tugboat or torture toaster. Okay. I print in place gear fidget. That's good. All right, I'll read one more from the second page here, and we'll just call a person. Throw it out the window like Nathan. If it still works after, then it was a great machine, and we recommend. Oh, I like that one. If I could pick a winner just based on answers, which I will do that at some point, I would pick that one. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to draw a winner. We're going to do one. Allow repeats. Let's go. We got one. And we're going to do announce winners and widget. Announce with avatar. Congratulations to Brian J. Brian J. Now here's the other rule: if Brian J. does not reply in the chat within about 4 or so minutes, I will pick somebody else. You have to be present to receive said filament. A button like the smash. Yes, hinge struts. Hey, Brian. I hear. Nice. Congratulations. Brian, here's what you need to do, man. Go to the 3D Max website and check out their PLA pluses. Nothing too fancy, the regular PLA plus, just standard PLA plus. And hello? Got it. So find one that's currently in stock, and then you have to send me an email, okay, to fedor@3dprintsos.com. Fedor is spelled F-E-D-O-R. You can find my email also in the About section of my YouTube channel, but it's FEDOR@3dprintsos.com. And what you need to email me is email me your full name, your shipping address, and your choice of filament, and I'll forward it to 3D Max, and they will have it and take care of it. All right, let me know in the chat that you understand the next steps there. So just so you know, I say this every time, but they do take some time to ship. They usually wait for a whole bunch of these to come through before they ship them in bulk. Okay, so don't expect this thing tomorrow or in a couple days. It will get to you. Sometimes it takes about 2-3 weeks, so just keep that in mind. Okay. Cool. I'll do that shortly. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, everybody. I think we know what I'm going to be printing. I'll probably end up doing a short, as I usually do, post-stream within a couple days. I'm going to go dig up some PETG carbon fiber, load it into this machine, and print those. I'll attach them probably tomorrow. And I do really like to see that the middle, so because each one of these panels is split all the way around, the middles of these, obviously not with the ones with the handles, but the middles on the sides have play. And I'm happy to see that there is a specific file to handle that. Where did I put said file? It is these. Yeah, so I need 6 of these to print to hold the top panels, because the rest are already on. And then 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, technically you need 4 of these because you can use one on the very top as well. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I think I'm just going to use ASA carbon fiber because I have one in a dryer right there. So that's what we'll do. Cool beans. Congratulations, Brian, on winning. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, join us in the Discord channel for Toys for Tots if you guys have any questions. It's just a fun little side thing that's super fun. Involves spreading joy, 3D printing, helping kids, and the chance to win some filament. So it's nice. See if you can fix where the bed stops. What do you mean? Good night, Mr. Walkman. Hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel, Ladybug. Oh, you mean like when it's homed? Because right now the bed is homed and I just turn the machine off. If there was anything, this thing would move down. You can also obviously move it down very quickly on the screen. All right, everybody, I'm gonna call it here. 12:15. Nice little fun stream. You're all winners in my book. Nice. Instead of the top, you have to go to the bottom. No, I actually prefer to go Byron. I actually enjoy going to the top. Just like my Trident over here. I know you can't see it right now, and a lot of my other machines. I actually keep filament spools on the bottom of my machines that don't home down. That way, when I'm printing enclosed and things like ABS and whatnot, the filaments get dried because the chamber is hot enough. Like the chambers go to like 50, 60 degrees. So as I'm doing long prints in there, the filament that I throw in there just gets dried. So I actually prefer them to home at the top. And especially a machine like this where this thing is big enough to sit on the floor and you not have any problems reaching it, I'm going to keep it like this. But I do understand why you would want to have it that way. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, I'm going to call it here. Thank you as always. Let me know about the machine. If you guys are interested in checking it out, please use the link down below. It is like a custom link with my URL, but I just do that so that I can actually track the link. It will just take you to their website. It is an affiliate link. And all it does is it gets you where you need to be. And if you guys end up buying or purchasing anything using that link, I get a small kickback and keep the channel going. All right. And also, if you guys are so inclined, check out 3dprintsos.com for some cool merch that I've designed and made for you guys. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you. I'll see you all in the comments. Peace. Later.